And Zdeněk Ondráček away for a second straight game with a personal issue that head coach Luchi Gonzalez has not shied away from the fact that it's left his future status with the team up in the air. Sends it in the direction of the back post, headed down by Hedges. Hara, edge of the area, scoops it in front. Away by Figueroa, farther away by Houston. Now off the volley. Oh, what a hit! Welcome to Dallas, Andres Ricarte! Goalasso gives FC Dallas the lead. You got the two clearances by Houston, and bam!
Look at Marco Maric, the goalkeeper there. He barely moves. He knows he's beaten. What a shot. Oh, look at that angle.
Second game with the team, first start, first goal. And dare I say that might win goal of the week in the league.
Offensively, he's done the job tonight.
Rodriguez from Manotas. Oh, and now a chance here, and Kyle Zobek comes out and denies Manotas. Off his line, made himself big enough, and it's Zobek.
It's a big moment for Kyle Zobek. You know, the other day, his first real chance to make a save. Couldn't get the job done. Really nice job there.
And it will be Rodriguez to take it. Oh, wow. What a hit. It is 1-1. Top corner free kick blast by Rodriguez.
Certainly going to open some eyes with a shot like that. No fault from Kyle Zobek. Rocket right around the wall. Zobek just can't reach it.
With by Adam Lundqvist. Now it's Barrios slipping a ball in. Reynolds, first time cross, smashed it across the face of goal. Arriving at the other end of Santiago Mosquera. And Mosquera able to sneak it in. Or did he? No. So there's the cross.
This should give us a good look.
It's no goal, and, you know, oh! Over to Santi Mosquera. Cut back by Mosquera. Oh, Barrios has it. That was just a whiff on a clearance by Rodriguez. Tessman, and then clipped into the box by Barrios, and then it is plucked down the air and in by Franco Jara. How about that cheeky little finish for his second FC Dallas goal, Franco Jara?
Looked like they were moving in slow motion there for a second. Looked like nobody wanted to claim that ball, and Franco Jara was just first to get to it. Two defenders arriving. I think there's a little bit of miscommunication there. I think maybe Kiki Struna and the other defender there, Zarek Valentin, thought maybe the goalkeeper was coming for it when they didn't, when he didn't.
The phenomenal strike by Ricarte. And now here's a dangerous ball rolled in by Lundqvist. It took a deflection. Maybe still a chance here for Manotas. It's tackled off his feet. There's a shot. There's a block. Oh, and at the back post, it's cleared by Hollingshead. Another shot by Houston is blocked. Diving in for a challenge is FC Dallas, and they clear it.
There's a lot going on there. You did a great job of keep getting with it, buddy. Really good emergency defending there by Reto Ziegler. Great little ball to Ricarte slipped through.
And now here Franco Jara's cross, and it's Michael Barrios. Oh, what a chance. 1 of 2020.
I'll tell you, I mean, it's good that he's got the assist.
Out of his pocket for a long time as Quintero sends in the free kick. Coming for it and catching it is Kyle Zobek. One last important action for Kyle Zobek to seal the deal on 3 points in the Texas Derby.